Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about time management skill. I believe this is a top skill in which everybody ought to have. This is a skill which is important for the rest of our life. Time is a very important thing that we will use for the rest of our life. So it's either we make the best of it or we waste time. And one thing about time is when you waste time, you can never get it back. So today, our topic is going to be about time management. So firstly, let's start by defining what time management is. I define time management by the ability to manage and make the utmost best use of our time, like make absolute best use of our time. That's what I define by time management. Every second matters. So whatever we do, we should do what we believe is the best thing to do. So our first thing we're going to be talking about time management is how to use time. Firstly, when you want to use time, you use time appropriately. You make appropriate use of the time you have, because whether I like it or not, any of us can die anytime. So I'm going to be giving some few tips which can help in time management. First thing is having a plan. This is of utmost importance because having a plan is very important. Like when you are traveling, let's say we are going from a country to another country, or just traveling. You know how traveling works. Maybe you are traveling to another place, or going to visit your friend, or are going for a business meeting or anything. You know you have to have a plan on how you are going to go about it. You have to first know the destination or to where you're going to. You can't just say, okay, I'm leaving the house and I'm just going to go anywhere. No, you first have to have a plan on where you're going. So when you know where you're going, then you have to find the best route to where you're going, or the best means of transportation to where you're going. So that's the first most important skill in time management, having a plan. Please make sure you are taking note of every point I'm talking about here. They are of utmost importance. The second important skill I'll be talking about is having a schedule. Uh, I don't want to add this as a point, but let me just tell you why I added it. Having a schedule, the mistake I did with schedule when I started was I planned every every hour of my day out. I planned when I was going to sleep, when I was going to wake up, when I was going to do this, do that. Everything I planned everything out. And the problem with this that made me stop is because of when you plan every bit of your life, and let's say you plan to read a book by 10 a.m. and maybe you end up not being able to read that book by 10 a.m. So you feel, let's say you plan 15 things to do this today and you end up doing like six or seven. You feel like you have a field day. And perhaps maybe you have had an actually good time useful day. But because you didn't do the things at the right time or at the time you set for yourself to do, you feel like you had a bad day. So the best solution that I found, which my friend gave to me, was rather than planning your whole day out, you should make priorities. Make priorities of whatever that is of utmost importance for you to do on that day. Let's say you go to work, you also have to learn some certain things. You have to do the ones that are of importance, very important, maybe like six or seven things. You write everything down. The one that you know, yes, you must achieve. You write everything down. So when you write everything down, um, you like be able to, okay, I have to finish everything today. If you finish 5 out of 7 or 5 out of 6, you know, yes, it's a very good thing. Or you finish everything, that's actually a very good day. So rather than writing all your day out, oh, morning by 6 to 7, I have to do this. Rather, make priorities. Make priorities on what you plan on doing for that day. The next point I'll give is having a purpose. Have a purpose in which you want to do, in which you want to make in life. Have a purpose in life for whatever you want to do. If you want to become so, when you have a purpose, you just work towards that your purpose. So my first point is have a plan, then making priorities. I didn't have having a schedule. I was just trying to explain the point why you shouldn't do that, and you should make priorities. And the third point is having a purpose. Having a purpose on what you want to do in your life. You have to know yourself, find out who you are and what you like. Sometimes this is not actually an easy task to do. You have to like think back and reflect on yourself and understand yourself, because for you to know how the future is going, you need to understand how your past is. You need to understand yourself, everything you have been through, and be able to use that and define your future in a positive way. You have to reflect on how your life has been in the past, what you really enjoy to do, what you really love to do. You have to think of that and work towards the future. So that's 3 points in time management. And I'll say the fourth point is going to be uh, having a running mate. You know, sometimes we struggle with achieving our goals. So, but if you have someone that has similar goals to where you are going, he has similar goals. So maybe sometimes you are off track, or him is also off track. Both of you can like have each other's back and keep moving forward. It's a very important something. If you like to walk alone, maybe you're a lone wolf. You struggle a lot, because sometimes if you lose progress, maybe you are off track, there will be no one to encourage you. So it will take a while before you can step back up again. But if you have a running mate, uh, you can you just keep pushing each other forward. But if you know you are fine alone as a lone wolf, it's okay. You can keep doing that. And so I've given 4 points in which you can use to manage your time. So I think that's all points on today's video. So my challenge to everybody is to go back, jot everything I've said down, then make a challenge for yourself on how to manage your time. Because remember, time is a very important skill in which everybody have. If you end up not using your time properly in the future, you might regret, and it might be too late to go back, because you can't get those time back. So do just to this video, make sure you watch and like and learn a lot from it. I don't just want you to watch alone and just leave. I want you to watch and learn from the video. Thanks for today. Bye bye.